attributed to?
I think, Kevin, you just named the three things that are prerequisites to being a great defensive unit. Number one, you have got to have individual talent that is suited athletically to guard. Number two, you've got to have a great scheme that the coach has put in position. How are you guarding the pick and roll? Do you want a top lock? Do you want to get out and challenge? Are you switching the pick and roll? And a lot of that comes down to, do you want to be great? Are you going to lay it all out there? Are you going to sacrifice your body? All of those things are a necessity.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Baines in at the five, roaming the paint. And for the Heat, they've got Myers Leonard. He's out there with Jimmy Butler. Robinson is out there with Adebayo. And it's Nunn in at the point guard position. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. Now here is Lowry. He started closely. And Baines kicks to Anunoby. Shoots over Leonard. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Down low. And there's Myers Leonard on the assist from Robinson.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense, Greg, there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Back to Lowry. It's rebounded by Leonard. And here are the Heat. Right side, Butler. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's exactly what you want right there. Jimmy Butler being aggressive on the interior.
Now here's VanVleet, guarded by Robinson, to the right side. And here's Lowry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Here's Nunn. Now recovering. Nunn passes to Adebayo. Inside and stolen by Siakam. Out to the right wing. Back to Lowry. And there's the pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Anunoby. It's good from about 19 feet. And this game is tied up now.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Nunn. Not going to go that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
Well, Greg, I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball, too critical in today's NBA.
Butler passes to Nunn. Tries again. And the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Lowry for 3. Rebound by Butler. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Robinson finds Adebayo. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And Toronto has possession. Here's VanVleet. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And only 6 feet tall in shoes. Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, VanVleet.
And Toronto choosing their team name back in '94, the fans helped them narrow it down, and with dinosaurs all over the silver screen, it helped tilt things towards the Raptors.
And we all remember those early uniforms, those giant velociraptors across the front. Fortunately, they've toned it down a bit since then.
Undrafted out of Wichita State, Fred VanVleet, never the most heralded player, Doris. But you know, he says he bet on himself, and it's worked.
No doubt. VanVleet's belief in himself gets him a 2-year, $18 million contract. But I think beyond that, this man, in the moments that mattered most in the playoffs, proved that Fred VanVleet will deliver.
With the floater, Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got his second bucket.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Nunn passes to Butler. – 14 feet away. Pass to Nunn. Back to Butler. Fires the three. Sinks the triple. Butler's got 5 now.
Well, in this age of NBA analytics, we love layups and threes. Jimmy Butler, he'll give you both.
VanVleet with it. Pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Pascal Siakam can be a menace on the glass. He's got length, he's got athleticism. Look out.
Nunn passes to Butler. Elbow shot. That one off the back iron and out. Raptors leading by 3. Pass to Siakam. And the shot goes in.
So fast to get out in transition. Pascal Siakam dangerous in the open floor.
Now Robinson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nunn passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Outside Lowry. Lays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. Here's Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And bam, Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
And that one misses. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
Right side Lowry. Can't hit that one. And it's Miami the other way. There's the pass to Nunn. Leonard kicks to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Raptors.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Anunoby's got 6 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Nunn passes to Robinson. There's the triple. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. And yes, it's good. And it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Over to the wing. Here's Robinson. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And the Raptors with the ball. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 6 to the inside. Lowry. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Nunn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Heat have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First free throw is good. And with the summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Myers Leonard. And so he makes both from the line. Toronto with the ball. 6-point lead. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Van Vliet. Feeds it to Baines. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Passes it to Nunn. Now here's Adebayo. And Baines pulls it down.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Lowry passes to Baines. We talk about bangers in the NBA, Doris, the Australian. Aaron Baines, rugged as they come.
Kevy is the very definition of an energy guy. This man is a great defender. You get blindsided by one of his picks, you are going to feel it the next day.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you vote for the league MVP?
Well, winning could be the definitive line if I have 2 candidates who are close. For instance, for me, this last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too, and what also helped me was just the improvement defensive they had made, and I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of it.
Now, it's a great point. He was a two-way force.
The Heat trail by 10. Kicks to Butler. Tries from 16, and the shot is long.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Van Vliet. High arcing shot, offensive rebound, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All right, a chance here to check out Kyle Lowry. Good season for him last year. Put up about 14 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer, he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Drops it in from 11 feet. Lowry's got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Butler missing. Raptors leading by 12. Here's Powell. That one misses. Some solid defense from Butler. Robinson passes to Nunn. Now here's Crowder. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Jay Crowder ends every post with the hashtag, "It all started in the driveway." Doris, he knows just how far he's come.
No doubt. Jay Crowder said back then he was always the youngest guy on the court with no fouls called. That is how you develop into a competitor.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder, a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
Nunn passes to Crowder. To the left side wing. Here's Nunn, while recovering. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Van Vliet. Drops in the breakaway layup. Van Vliet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. To the paint. Anunoby passes to Powell. And Butler sends it back.
Boy, he'll never be a blocks leader. Butler has the size and hops to do more of this.
And so it's Toronto riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are. It just has fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamanos. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Toronto right now, Davis is out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Anunoby in at the 4 slot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
They get the rebound. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. And after winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Here's Dragic. The shot that time, not on target. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Dragic dishes to Butler. Shoots over Powell. Butler, no good.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Snatched up. Second chance shot, and he gets it to go. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Dragic the pass to Butler. Shoots from the line. They get it back. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Van Vliet passes to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Van Vliet. Hits the three-point bomb. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, how about the journey of the Raptors' Nick Nurse? So well traveled before taking the head job in Toronto. This guy has shown his worth. In his first season as a head coach in the NBA, it translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
Davis looking for an opening. And the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Davis. Three-pointer. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Coach Nick Nurse paid some dues, Doris, before his turn as head coach of this Toronto team.
Well, think about it. Early in his career, he's a player coach in the British Basketball League. Then he goes and establishes a G League franchise in his home state of Iowa. Then to lead that team to a title in 2011, join another G League team for the Raptors and win a title in 2013. Really an incredible journey, guys. Well, can we remember the guy's got a 40-inch vertical? I'll tell you, he does his best work in the air, I think.
Inside, here's Anunoby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
And it seems like every team is in search of the, quote, power wing. The guys that have the quickness to defend on the perimeter and the strength to battle inside. OG Anunoby certainly fits the bill.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And a 7'2" wingspan for Anunoby. He's got the reach, Doris, of a big man.
He does, Kevin. He also has the strength of a big man, but he's got the versatility defensively to guard across 4 positions. It's about finding consistent minutes for OG because the potential is there, Kevin.
That one is no good.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Stolen by Van Vliet. That's tipped. Here's Dragic. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Raptors have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Van Vliet looking around. Trying to get open is Davis. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Pass to Dragic. Boucher with the rebound.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Davis, the pass to Boucher. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Iguodala outside. They get a hand on it. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Passes it to Siakam. A shot, no good. Good defense by Iguodala. To the middle. Here's Hero. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Doris, if I were to ask you right now in the league who has the most unstoppable shot, who would you tell me?
You know what's interesting, Kevin, is I wonder if in the long view of history, James Harden's step-back three will become sort of an identifiable shot with him, the way the sky hook was with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Wow, yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like, you wonder, does that become a signature play for James? It certainly is something that's darn near impossible to stop right now.
Toronto's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Olynyk. Out of Cameroon, Pascal Siakam, drastically improved last year, Doris. Is he the prototypical modern power forward?
He is, Kevin, and there's a few reasons why. The guy can rip and run. He can space the floor. He is switchable on the perimeter defensively. He can go inside, outside. Everything you want in terms of versatility, Pascal Siakam brings to the table.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Miami. And Toronto also making a switch. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. So he gets them both. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise. And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Dragic finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
Raptors shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Davis against Iguodala. Davis drives in. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Miami making a change here. Nunn's checked in. And both free throws good for Davis. The Heat shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Nunn. His last outing, he had 18 points. The dish to Olynyk, and it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson with the foul. That's his first foul. Adebayo kicks to Jones. Heat moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. The pass to Nunn. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. Nunn's got 7 points in the game.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
And here is Siakam. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Utah Jazz.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Leonard, he's checked in for Miami. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Nunn. While recovering, Nunn passes to Leonard. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
It's deflected.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
It's Jones on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Nunn. Iguodala with it. Fires for 3. Boucher with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Davis with it. He has 7. Siakam trying to free himself up. Hollis-Jefferson can't hit. Down low, Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And he goes in for the dunk.
When Kyle Lowry is aggressive as a playmaker, his team goes to a different level.
The Heat shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Nunn passes to Jones. Dishes it to Iguodala. Olynyk up top. Passes to Iguodala. Puts up a 3. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep. Lowry can't get it to go. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Nunn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Some of that is about the chemistry that Rondae Hollis-Jefferson has with his teammates, right? It's infectious when you share the basketball.
Nunn passes to Jones. Iguodala with it. Lowry picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nunn. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. Nunn's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Lowry has the open look. Connects from three-point range. Lowry's got 13.
Well, this guy can navigate around a basketball court with the best of them. Kyle Lowry in a catch and shoot, turn the lights out.
Here's Nunn, covered by Siakam. Now the feed to Iguodala. Offline from the top of the key.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Davis with the bucket.
Well, that's about court awareness. Hollis Jefferson playing very well within the confines of this offense.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Nunn. While recovering, Olynyk. Iguodala outside. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Toronto ahead, opening up a huge gap. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Half.